out the car for me, sir? One for what? Spread your legs for me. Spread your legs right in there. Tell me what though? Yeah, I'm saying.
In case you missed it, 6ix9ine was recently arrested by the police. The charges include having an outstanding warrant and driving without a license, among other things. People at the court are saying that the judge might not let him off the hook this time. A sentence could be announced soon. While 6ix9ine sat in a holding cell, his expensive cars, worth millions, were towed away. On top of that, the feds raided his $5 million mansion.
Hey, 6ix9ine, boy, come get your shit, boy.
Lambo got repo.
Hey, I can say I drove 6ix9ine car. I got you. Hold on, I got you. Hold on. Yeah, I got you, my boy. 6ix9ine, come get your shit, boy. What the hell? Priority Towing, baby, the biggest in the city. This is a commercial right here. Priority Towing, the biggest in the city. Gotcha. Ah!
He's all saying.
Y'all flag him, man. Damn, 6ix9ine.
But did you know this arrest is happening only 2 days after 6ix9ine spoke on Dirk, who's currently facing an M for hire case where he spoke about Dirk's wife, India?
Alright, so you want to bet 10,000 right now that hold on,
Dirk
hold
and told about some other shit.
we talking about India?
She's a good girl. She's
You met her?
I haven't met her, but
So why you saying she a good girl? Like
because I hear the drama about everybody's relationship, and I know any rapper who could say something about me and they got a public girl, I could tell you who your girl off when she was mad at you. Like, I know all of that. I've never heard no dirt about her. Just to keep it a beat. Never heard nothing about her, period.
alright, but she gonna be faithful to the trial.
Yes.
Anything after that?
I mean, you never know how it goes. I mean, if somebody, how does it go if somebody's, again, I'm not wishing upon him, but if he gets life, like, how'd that go with your girl? She's supposed to be faithful or no?
But fans looked into it more and found out why the police were really after him. According to a recent statement from the IRS, 6ix9ine owes over $22, $4 million in taxes. That's a huge change from 2017, when he signed a major record deal worth $5 million. Back then, fans said 6ix9ine was unstoppable. Every song he dropped became a hit. No one could deny it. But after he snitched in the 9 Trey Gang case, his career crashed. He did bounce back with his hit song, Gooba, but that's also when the feds started keeping a close eye on his money.
Let me take all this jewelry up. I don't give my old jewelry back to get new jewelry. This is $500,000. $500,000. Look at the diamonds in them teeth. And nobody got this watch. Well, I think like 2 people got it, but if you don't got this watch, we can't beef. Me and you are not in the same bracket at all. If you don't got this watch right here, this watch right here, this watch, over $500,000, why we can't beef? I broke the YouTube. I'm at 5 million views in 1 hour. Y'all can't even get 100,000 views. Listen. We can't beef. There's no beef. I'm the king. Y'all know this.
He used to flex in front of millions, showing off his diamond chains, watches, and fancy cars. Now, those same chains and watches are being auctioned off. IRS announced that they'll be selling most of 6ix9ine's jewelry, music plaques, and designer bags this March. On the official IRS auction page, see items like the diamond Bruce the Shark chain listed for $63,000 and his well-known water park chain for $36,000. But it gets even worse. They're also selling his music plaques for just $1,000. That really shows how serious his money problems are.
In some crazy news, 6ix9ine's most valuable possessions are for auction from the IRS. I mean, we're talking about some of his most iconic chains, even his famous grills. They're only going right now for $1,900. That's insane. We have the Jigsaw chain and the Spinner Shark chain. Those ones price, but we even have some of his bags, and all of his plaques are for sale too. Call me crazy, but some of these prices aren't even that bad. Like 10 karat white gold grills for $1,200, estimated worth $3,000 to $5,000. I mean, like, If you're about that flip life, this might be for you.
After this went viral online, 6ix9ine even responded on Instagram. He wrote, "1 year ago, when I was stuck in the Dominican Republic for 8 months, the feds raided my house because I didn't report my income for 4 years. He said people thought he was hiding or running away, but the truth was, he just couldn't leave the country and return to the US. But things got worse when 2 videos came out that caught the attention of the feds. One showed 6ix9ine with over $1 million in cash stored in a bank vault. In another video, he was showing off a piece of expensive jewelry, one that is now being auctioned off. To then the famous video of 6ix9ine first getting into the Dominican Republic at his new crib, where he ordered all the supercars to be delivered, while also flexing what he said was $500,000.
The King of New York is back tomorrow, April 15th. Listen, you know I don't address nothing. I'm never gonna address nothing. Y'all believe what y'all wanna believe. That's a half a ticket right there. You got 1 house right here, 2 houses right here, 3 houses right here, 4 houses right here, 5 houses right here, maybe 2 houses right there, you feel me?
Record labels that pay rappers millions also report those payments to the IRS when they file their taxes. So even if the rapper doesn't report it, the government still knows how much they're making. But it seems like some rappers forget that. Social media leaves a digital trail, just like Lil Durk, who recently rapped, "Look on the news and see your son screaming no no," taking a shot at Quando Rondo for crying after his best friend was killed, allegedly by people connected.
This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
However, 6ix9ine knew all this was coming, as he's been laying low for 3 years as he snitched on rappers without you even knowing. When trying to keep his music career hot in 2021, he made fun of King Von for passing away, leading into 600 Breezy, telling him he will be dealt with Iowa.
Iowa Department of Corrections, right? When they say violation, February 22nd, 21, right? What did they do that say, bro? It say I 6ix9ine, right? You feel me? You see they try how much time they try to give me, right? You gonna go to jail. I just went to jail for saying something. Come on, bro. This real. Like, come on. I can't make this up. I can't print.
As 600 Breezy announced he's been sitting in county jail from 6ix9ine snitching on him, it read, he posted a video saying that he was going to go after rapper 6ix9ine and had a firearm posted on his social medias with an extended, but this wasn't the only rapper, as 42 Doug did the same thing.
Did the back and forth between 42 Doug and Tekashi 6ix9ine cause the feds to escalate their pursuit of 42 Doug? I would actually say absolutely yes. Let me explain this to you. March 12th is when 42 Doug was supposed to report to the federal prison. It wasn't until April 29th that the feds actually went out and started looking for him. What happened on April 26th and April 27th? The Doug and Tekashi 6ix9ine internet exchange about starting a boxing.
As 42, Doug was telling 6ix9ine to pull up on some real gang members, rather than dissing Durk's twin Lil Perkio, having snitched on 2 rappers including his entire 9 Trey Street team. It was the final straw for 6ix9ine and his music career, which has led to his new sad reality. 6ix9ine hid something from the world until it was discovered today. 6ix9ine was sued for $11 million in a civil lawsuit from a 2018 robbery he was involved in. This robbery in 2018 began with members of Nin Trey and 6ix9ine scouting out and following 2 individuals named Zakita Wanzer and Kevin Dozier in New York City. The 2 individuals were robbed by members of 9 Trey with the use of firearms. Meanwhile, 6ix9ine filmed the entire incident from a nearby SUV, who was ironically then recorded by fans on the street at the same time. When 6ix9ine was sued him, and his lawyer showed up to court, admitting to the courtroom he's flat out broke. In the document reading, "My present income supports myself, my 2 children and their mother, my mother and my brother. My accountant Justin Kuby knows exactly what my exiting assets and sources of income are, and I rely upon my accountant for providing this court with that accurate information under a separate declaration submitted along with the defendant's pre-inquest submission. Right now I'm struggling to make ends meet. I do not know if I will ever command the kind of advances I was paid before my arrest and my career stalled. The court awards the compensatory damages and punitive damages sought by plaintiffs at this inquest. It will surely bankrupt me in a way from which I will never recover, to the permanent detriment and hardship of the family members who rely upon me. Signed, Daniel. Hernandez, otherwise known as Tekashi 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine's accountant Justin Koob mentions the GMO rapper's net worth is technically less than zero, confirming. Not only is 6ix9ine completely broke, but he signed only record deal advancements, meaning when he signed to each deal, he was money hungry, just wanted the upfront check, and didn't care about taking a little less upfront to keep some royalties from his music streams. It got so bad that 6ix9ine was spotted on a Spirit Airlines flight. This viral photo went around of 6ix9ine flying economy to New York wearing the famous Shy mask. The fan on the flight shared, the economy seats for this flight was $80, and he was flying with 2 individuals.